Oyinbo Princess,
Hello.
how you doing today now?
I'm a day, Jerry, buddy.
Yeah, I'm cool as well.
Okay.
Yeah, good to finally have this chat.
Have you?
Yeah, so Niger people been they wonder how did your name come about?
My name now Oyinbo Princess. So the Oyinbo, now they mean white, and the princess well, I wish they call me since princess. So when I see the small picking there when they call me Oyinbo, wave Oyinbo, Oyinbo Princess makes sense now, Abi.
So,
Uh-huh.
na better name you picked there.
Na better name.
It's good matching.
And it don't stick now, so now Oyinbo Princess be this one.
Nice one. We happy.
I'm happy too.
So, what be your real name then?
Well, my real name na Claire Edun.
Edun where you talk. Na Niger name.
I'm na Niger. Edun, you know the era. Edun na Niger sha.
Nice one. Nice one. You get any Niger name, Joy?
I get Niger name. My Niger name na Oluwadara Simisola.
Okay now. So, Oyinbo Princess, how you can't get that Niger surname now?
Well, the Niger surname, it gets more story, sha. As in, I don't marry before. I know they married again, but I don't marry before, and the guy na Niger. So I don't collect better Niger name. And to me, once you don't collect name, you're supposed to keep them, because unless say I won't marry again in the future, then I feel change my name to another surname. But for now, I don't okay, sha.
Now find himself, man. Okay now. So that situation can't be more clarified. They follow you on social media, on Instagram and Facebook mostly. I don't know if you're there on Twitter as well. Yeah. You they do a lot of charity work for there. I they see once in a while they do some kind of challenge. I beg, make our people be understand what this charity they about.
Okay, well, first of all, it's not really a charity, Sha, because I'm still working towards it. But as we do like this, it's an outreach. And basically, it's something that allows me to give back to those who need it, and to the country that don't enrich my life, reach like this. As I don't be Nigerian now. You ask me who I be, na Niger, I don't be critical again.
Nice.
But yes, it allows me to give back to those where they hustle for roads. Nah, let me see if it do it for me.
Okay. I get little understanding about them. So, share any idea under any particular name?
Now we just they call Oyinbo Princess Outreach. Now it be the name where I don't collect, because to me it be like say you know if you use charity unless you don't get like registered charity. And foundation, again, I don't really like foundation, because to me that is a forever lasting this thing where you don't tie yourself to people forever. Anybody where you touch, you're supposed to tie on forever, because now foundation. So my own be outreach means say I feel come do what I feel do today. If I don't feel do them tomorrow, no yawa, but I feel then come next year do again. So it doesn't tie me, but it allows me still to give.
Okay now. That one makes sense. Well, so you get any sponsor for this outreach, so on how you take the go about town?
Okay. Well, as I did like this, Sha, I don't go lie you, I don't get sponsor. The small work I don't do within the Niger entertainment scenes where I do. So anything to do with entertainment, acting, dancing, singing, cooking, anything, Sha. If I'm involved through the Nigerian culture or African, Ghanaian, Cameroonian, then anything I earn from the African sides will stem back into my outreach.
So all the money where you make, you they put them instantly back as well?
Yes, more or less. Obviously, I need to cover costing, but to be fair, anything what I do, now where the money they go. I obviously also for UK as well on another side, so that one will provide me with my own lifestyle for UK. But in regards to helping others, yes, nearly everything goes back in, Sha.
Oh man, that's strong, man. So when the team for starts now, when did they all begin?
Well, the thing can start, the outreach can start back in 2015 when I don't make one movie like that. And I just see people, when I did for set, I did see people where genuinely need help. And they think they pay me sha. If I did for set, I mean they eat rice, I they drink cold stout or cold malt, whatever. And then there's people the other side of the fence living in extreme environments that, you know, there's certain things that are not in place for general well-being. So that was when I decided that still anything I make from Nigeria, I must put it back, because I'm not a better person if now Oyinbo as I be, I can't enter Nigeria now, can't make money, can't carry on, come back Mama Charlie's side. Am I mad? Mama Charlie's side, well, you know, everything they flow well here. We get issues, yes, corruption day, yes, issues day, everything day, but for Nigeria, it is definitely more necessary to help those that are in need.
That's very compassionate of you, Oyinbo Princess, man. I did touch to you, and people are seeing the year, man. Anything we touch you now, you know, make you now try donate to this outreach as well.
Thank you.
May this flow they go. Yeah, but Oyinbo Princess, is there any end date for this outreach where you don't start so?
Well, no, I don't get end date. Although say I don't talk say foundation now for life, etc. Me, I want make this foundation continue. If my time don't come and I don't leave this land, as we know, I pray say this charity will still run. And I actually pray that one or two other things happen from the charity, because I have visions of schools, I have visions of orphanages, I have visions of just general education for youngsters, you know, that will help them in a way that maybe they wouldn't have been, they wouldn't have had the opportunity to take if I didn't have something in place.
That's strong, man, Oyinbo Princess. I hear you, they talk about school, I hear you, they talk about youngsters. So what kind of stuff you they mainly do for this outreach?
Okay, well, as I did like this, there's been one or two things that we don't do recently, not regarding only children, but to people in general. So we've had a 1,000 Naira challenge, and that was, 1,000 Naira keep the change challenge. So if you did for traffic, if you did for roadside, you can't buy something quick, like maybe you spend 200 buy water, or you spend 300 buy whatever you see for roads you did buy, you will pay with 1,000 Naira notes, and you will tell the person that is hawking, the person that has sold to you, may they keep the change, or mama put, or one small booker, so that you are not, you are not giving much, but you are telling them may they keep the change. And to somebody that you are just buying 200 Naira worth of something and you are giving them dash 800 Naira, that is very powerful. It's not necessarily the money, no, because it will not change much in their life at all, past today, sha. But the memory where they go old, they feel remember that thing till they don't sit down for grandmama chair like this.
So
they rock, they old. So that is one thing. Then we have the 1,000 Naira challenge 2020, which was to give 1,000 Naira to 100 people in 1,000 hours, and we are currently in the middle of that. We have given close to 60 to 70,000, because I don't know today what's happened today until I consult with my team, but between 60 and 70,000. So I either have 30 or 40,000 to go. So we're halfway through the challenge, and yes, that's on ground. As we did like this as well, we don't feed small pikin. In this last 2 months of the coronavirus alone, we have fed 475 pikin. So we are getting there, and that's on the street. We cook in front of them, we feed them, and we leave just to eat today. But
wow, 475 pikin, they don't see food, so.
You know, say me I like food, so it makes sense like I give food to other people now.
Ew, Oyinbo Princess.
I go hard shy to say I sit down in chop. I don't dey give food. I need mad.
Yes.
Now everybody come or born now. We did better. I beg.
People as in the year so. Oyinbo Princess life it is so. Make people learn perfectly. Learn well.
Nah, so.
You know, and we as we dey try feed the children. We hope said, man, blessings go flow. You know,
because the thing we say, just on that matter, is that instilling this seed of giving and happiness and the kind of emotions that you get from receiving something that you didn't ask for is instilled in them now at a very young age. The children where we defeat, some of them now baby, they're not going to even remember, but some of them don't day for like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, even up to 16, 18. So if they can't see this kind of thing, the chances are in the future, 1 or 2 of them may well work in some sort of outreach because of what they received as a child. The same as the children where we fit help today, we fit put them for school, we fit give them books, we fit buy uniform, we fit buy clothes, anything where we fit do. Now then go remember them for their life. And let's face it, the hands of the world is in the future generations. They go, once we don't they old like that, now then get all the decision making.
And then they continue things, they go. And so president there among them, future bankers.
Future everything there. Everything.
So how people won't take donates like this now?
Well, if they want to donate, they fit go via my PayPal, which is I guess you can put a link for them at the end of this video, and I also have a direct bank transfer option to my UK account, so that then I can transfer it into Naira and give it out to my team to do. We are very transparent with everything we do, Sha. So everything is possible to follow on my social media pages through the hashtag Oyinbo Princess Outreach. So you can not only see what we have previously done, but see what we are currently doing as well.
Man, that's powerful to know. We'll make sure we put those links, make people for know.
For sure.
So you touch on sponsoring your outreach, by yourself. Man, this thing is strong, and we want to know some other project there where you work on, because people like us we be not sabi cook before. Now your videos we they watch sometimes. They use them, they learn.
That's why they go. And the reason why they make them, making up like say they make video for person will not go watch them. Yes, in fact, your question is a good one because it links very well into my future plans again. I actually have a plan of opening a television show called Oyinbo Princess Kitchen. This is inside information.
Nice one.
So the kitchen itself will be a program run in Nigeria.
Okay, now.
Hopefully weekly.
Okay.
It could be monthly to begin with, but ideally becoming weekly.
Okay.
And it will do for normal television. Not be saying YouTube or anything. If it's there for YouTube later on, but the first viewing will be for television.
Nice one.
And the idea is that not only will we showcase the beauty of Nigeria and the people we're there for Nigeria, we will also explore the foods, understand where they come from. Not be like say we could just throw eba for ground, they catch and they chop and they go. We go find out where the eba they come from, which kind of plants and roots and things are used in making your traditional dishes. If there are any medical benefits, if there are any traditional values behind the food, we will just explore 1 or 2 things around the country. So as we head out and about around Nigeria, we will try and typically find something we did for that area where we fit now recreates. So the show ideally will then stem to generate a profitable income, which I can then use to build the school I'm hoping to build and to fund my passion and my dream of Oyinbo Princess Outreach.
Man, this is very powerful plan. So man, my people where they watch them, especially men them where they learn how to cook, maybe whether you never marry, so you there on your own as a bachelor where they also. So Oyinbo Princess, they come live on TV very soon, man.
By God's grace,
with Oyinbo Princess Kitchen. And make sure say you're not there ready to follow them. You not we need learn, like I talk.
And our younger children, children of tomorrow, because we could still use small pidgin to touch on the Nigerian values. And Oyinbo self, we don't marry into African culture. They're supposed to be cuckoo.
And now there that they feel learn now.
They feel learn now.
They see them because what's interesting is times where they there on your social media that they see say some Oyinbo way down, both male and female. When they married to Nigeria,
yes, now they
always follow. They try learn how to cook from the little way they show them. So
well, they did try, Sha, but I do lessons, Sha. So that is another thing for you to know that most people don't know because sometimes, in fact, it started with a friend, Seth. Now guy can't marry one Niger babe, we're fine, die. And they can't, they can't do their wedding and everything. And finally, the guy used to say to me that, because Oyinbo culture, the man will cook for the woman. Not always, but especially as a treat. He go happily come house, can they prepare. And he wanted to make something for her. So now through WhatsApp video call, we can't do So from there, I began to think, well, if I can help him, I feel help other people. Obviously, my time is important, and at the moment, anything that I can generate goes towards the children. So I have been charging for such, but I do pidgin lessons online, and I do cooking lessons online, where I will give 1 full hour of my time to sit down with you, either run through some language or run through cooking a recipe. We can arrange it on the Wednesday for the Saturday, so that you go buy everything down. Come Saturday, when you get your 1 hour slot, I will day with you to prepare and cook whichever dish you're wanting to learn.
Oh, my people, you know, don't hear I'm so be that. Oh, this is you're talking about very correct personal access. We say you go feel learn proper cooking or pidgin English if you dey married to Niger. Make you know dollar more. This now how far we be say you know need to log into man and make most of it. But princess, make I know delay too much. So this your kitchen proposal, you know. If you feel just enlighten more, I know you say you don't add little say the Go TV and things like that. So is there any extra details?
Okay, well, I plan to be able to, within the proposal, we're planning to have an interviewee every week or every show, so that, for example, it could be a footballer.
So you could get a guest.
Yes, a guest, yes. So maybe a footballer, a politician, it could be a singer, a dancer, an actor, or just somebody maybe that's in the banking line, but somebody that we go know, you know, one kind of celebrity or public figure where go come to the show and I go ask them their own values on food. Now, some of them, they feel be like me now, horrible, and they go tell you, say they like anything, and they don't really get any particular favorite. They feel eat anything. Or they feel be now footballer where they play for the Nigerian international team. So they go then get their own things where for them it work, like what's protein, what's this, what's that. We go learn from them. So even if now just to find out their bad and dirty secrets, or their lifestyle balance that they are finding works for them to keep in shape. We will just learn from each person what's important. So that is part of the show. There will be a competition, which I pray will work every single show. Every guest will take part in the plantain challenge. And yeah, again, you will be the location is changing. So every single show is very vibrant, it's very different. You're never going to see the same kitchen. It's not like this is now every week you go there for the same place they cook.
Yeah, they cook.
No, we are going out into the open.
Yeah, as the show they go, they go get chance chop the food, can't give their verdict or that one no day.
Yes, a good day. Now the guests I plan once I've introduced the food while I am cooking, because you know say to cook can be somehow boring if you're just cooking. I will be interviewing my guests at the same time, so there will be banter. At the end of cooking the food, the guests go taste the food and they go give them their own idea whether more salt supposed to, whether they're used to it like this or that, you know. So they will get to try. It could be they say, I know they eat this one, no. That is fine. They don't have to eat it. They can give us maybe our reasons. They were forced as a child, or they just genuinely don't like that particular thing. So it will make sense, shall we? Will find out small secrets about them.
I say Niger people go they excited like this to watch this your show.
It go dey fun, no. I don't go lie you, and it's as I said, there's challenges involved, and my corporate social responsibility will be giving food back to people in the local area. So if I'm cooking in Surulere today, on Tafua Baliwa Crescent, you know, anybody we're there for that area on set where we are filming, once we have cooked, obviously the food is made and is ready to go. There will also be some perishable where I never use, maybe too many vegetable or too much meat. Anything we're there, we go donate and come out that day, because when we go to our following set, we are starting from scratch again. So I go carry all my hardware, pots, pans, everything like that, maybe oil, but anything which fit perish, and the food where we don't cook, I will just donate them to the people within that vicinity on set, the ones where they behind the scenes, you know, our own team and those that are just in the local area.
My people, you know, I don't hear I'm so be that. So not be only the you know with their house go get opportunity to watch Oyinbo Princess and some very, very interesting and important guests, but also people with there around that surrounding community go fit chop, you know, better lamb on that day. So man, now something to look forward to. Just the present in your area, this thing will carry come. Yeah, so Oyinbo Princess,
Yes.
you don't, you know, we've seen you in Nollywood from time to time. How did it all start?
Okay, Nollywood, well, I don't do acting for UK for many years, Sha. So from a very young age, I don't join the Royal British Theatre of Dance and Drama. And with that, I managed to do most of my drama awards and things. So I was very used to performing. I'd done things from short shows to short movies and pantomimes to theatrical performances. So with all of that background, Nollywood was something that I always thought was something that me I would just watch for television, or I never believed say now something where I feel do. So it came about, Sha, from one video. We don't go viral for Facebook, and one producer contact me say, Oyinbo, I get a script for you. As in, he then wrote a script with me in mind and called me to Nigeria to come and act. So I mean, as I did UK, I can't receive the script. I just say, ew, na normal 1 hour short play, you know, nothing major. Oh, but I was wrong. Oh. This one, I was singing or dancing, a lead role where I can't carry, you know, the full-blown sets, many cameras, many things in place, and very much more professional than I was imagining. So that gave me the door, you know, and the opportunity, which I'll be forever grateful for, to step into the world of Nollywood.
Makes sense, man. Makes sense. To be honest, I feel your, you know, your acting in Nollywood from time to time, especially your comedy.
Thank you.
You they bust and jab people head where.
Small now.
So any future acting roles there in place where we say you don't.
Yeah, so I pray so. You know, tomorrow is never guaranteed, but I pray with the grace of God and with the right people believing in the kind of skill where I offer them for their own project. I pray that I will be given more opportunities to shine within Nollywood. I feel it's an area that is growing every day. Nollywood is becoming something very different to what we are used to. I've seen some movies lately on Netflix that are Nollywood made that are genuinely as good, if not better, than what the average Hollywood can provide, which Hollywood is obviously America and UK, because we kind of push to Hollywood that way. So for me, it's an area which is developing, somewhere that I want to stay, and I want to be a part of the history when it comes to things changing and developing. Hence me writing my first ever script right now.
Oh, wow.
It may not be ready for another 5 years, Sha, but it's underway. You know, script writing isn't easy, as I know you know. But yes, 100%. That's something that I'm planning.
Oh wow, man, that's some exclusive right there.
It is. These are inside information.
Inside information that people get. So nice one. Oyinbo Princess. So just to move a bit away from serious stuff. Before I been coming, people, I don't chop belly full for you. I see Oyinbo Princess, you did do some kind of work on renovation and some things with they for your umbrella boat. So
yes, no.
You know, we know to the see woman they do that kind of thing. You know, me as Nigeria where I be, I need to touch on that. So waiting to make you do this kind of hard work.
Okay, well, I know say they refer to the renovations, as you said, as in varnishing the floors, stripping paint, doing plastering, helping my popsy fix ceilings into place, plasterboard, maybe the outside things what only do when it comes to cutting bamboo, for example. It doesn't look like our job, but you know, I say bamboo as it torn, I saw it roots long for underground. So cutting it down is one thing, but then finding the root and getting it out is another thing. So yes, now labor work, cutting the fence, the hedge, including cutting the wire. Now wow, but never mind. That's another story. no, they go there. I know you were asked, but that one another story. But I believe, say, this 2020 where we there, I know, say, for Nigeria, especially Africa in general, there's certain things from tradition and from your culture that only allow certain sexes to do or prefer certain sexes to do. But I think in this day and age, especially, I understand the culture and I understand the reasons. I think more than most Oyinbo go even understand self because I have submerged myself. But I think what we need to realize nowadays is that what a man can do, a woman can do. What a woman can do, a man can do. It might be that we lean on that opposite sex for support because it's what we are used to. But there is no reason why. In fact, for the last movie that I shot, my makeup artist was a man. No, he wasn't gay. He was just a very masculine man, and he was absolutely amazing with his work. He's one of the best makeup artists I've worked with. So I believe that, you know, it doesn't matter who we are, where we come from. If we have the capability and the ability in our body to do something, go and do it, my friends. You did sit down there, wait, make guy come paint your ceiling. Or guy, go sit down there, wait, make woman come cook and food.
Bam.
Bam. No. And it's the way now.
Princess, I'm not gonna lie, I genuinely agree with you. I feel say, man, a lot of, you know, gender restriction where we they give ourselves now unnecessary headache, man.
Unnecessary.
Imagine how the world for be if women know they drive and things for no move.
Now, so I think it, like you say, it's just following the trend. Okay, even back in the day for UK, if we look back now hundreds of years, this particular house, even that I'm sat in, this area that you are seeing is more than a 16th century or this fireplace. So if we now roll back to 16th century and I'm sat here in this very place, there will be certain things as a woman I will not do. Many things, in fact. I will definitely not be out on the road hustling or doing repair around the house. I will be sitting at home, I'll be cooking, I'll be cleaning, I'll be bringing up the children. But now it won't be my job. So some very few women, they get one kind of job, but usually for house. Now to sew, now to bake, now to make clothing for house. So it's not, I'm not just saying in relation to the African culture because our own culture was the same. But as things don't increase and things don't progress within life, we have to move with the changes. And the more we sit down and things say, now only this sex fit do that and this sex fit do this, the more we are delaying ourselves and the more we are hiding people's creative side and ability. We don't quite know what we can do until we try doing it. So it's better we will just try doing everything that we feel do.
Oyinbo Princess, this is very rich, man. So
Thank
people know about gender equality.
Yes,
maybe they try and embrace them or maybe they try and embrace them, no they wait.
No they wait.
Oyinbo Princess, I never see you they put makeup on. Initially I think say now just, you know, based on today things, but even your previous videos where they watch, you know, they put makeup on. You get allergy or something, they scratch you for face.
Sweetie, they scratch you for face. You get something where they scratch you for nyash. No. Okay, no. And there is a reason behind it, Sha. My main reason is because I am very much about embracing ourselves for who we be. Now, so your mama and papa born you, now so you're supposed to be. Forget whether you get blemish hair or crocro hair. Now the way you're supposed to be. Now ain't be that. If the crocro come and go, you are meant to have it at the time you have it. And finally it will go. So it's about embracing ourselves for who we be. Now if I can't put makeup for every single of my posts, can't they fine, well, eyelash, everything, you know, nail, the lot. I feel to. But if I do what is the image that I'm giving now? to the younger generation, the image that I'm giving is that this is how you must be. You must not come to social media unless you are looking fly. You must not be going out and about unless you have your makeup and your nails done. The same way where I feel saying now Vogue and other big magazines like that, they portray what we're supposed to do. You know, people will look at Vogue and say, geez, now she is wearing Gucci, she is wearing Fendi, she is wearing whatever she's wearing, Rolex. You know, the dressing, everything where they get, that kind of thing. Self, you know what I mean? If you like, waka for rapper, you are beautiful as you be. So I always try, you know, there will be movies that obviously I must wear makeup, fine. I will wear it, I don't have a problem. But as you see me like this, pancake no day at all. This one now, ordinary this thing, and me, I'm comfortable in my skin. So the most I do from time to time, self now, to put eyelash, because say my eyelash is blonde, and you know if you see them. But I genuinely want the youngsters to feel like, especially the girls, that as you do, my dear, you are beautiful. Embrace it. Embrace it.
Oyinbo Princess, that's powerful coming from you.
Thank you.
I've been laughing a little bit, but now smile of appreciation. Say, man, at least person they inspire people, they give them confidence.
That's what we're supposed to do, my dear.
Oyinbo Princess, you good say you talk about young followers and young kids. So you get any other like stronger or specific advice where you want to give them?
Yes, sure, I do, because I genuinely believe in we should inspire people throughout our life, whether we are young or old. However, our younger generations are the ones where we're supposed to teach them things where we never learn on time, or we're supposed to help them grasp things if we sabi how we go make their life different or give them more opportunity. So for me, the first thing is stick to your education. If you have the opportunity to be educated, do it. Don't play truant, don't run up and down, do your homework. The reason why it will help you once you don't reach our age, it will help you well, Sha. If you finish university and you get your NYSC, go and do. It is just 1 year of your time. It is not going to control your life. And you will actually learn some very important things from knowing how to master yourself, knowing how to control yourself, knowing how to respect other people. Once you're not there for that NYSC uniform, it no matter whether you come from rich or poor backgrounds, now the same cloth where you wear. So, nothing else matters. You are doing the same thing, learning at the same time. So at this kind of age as well, I believe it's very important to look after your health. And when I say your health, I mean things like your sexual health, as a woman, your menstruation periods. So when it comes to those things, it is understanding. And what I would really like to do is be involved with the likes of Durex, Tampax, always. So Durex, to go out and be able to educate on safe sex, educate on the importance of protecting yourself, not just from an unplanned pregnancy, but from STIs, which unfortunately in some cases can be irreversible. Many can be reversible, Sha, if you find out on time, but this is why the education is so important, to understand what changes might you see in your body if to say you don't knock person and the condom don't break, or you never even get harm in the first place. So there are many things that really we should be open about, we should talk about. And I tell any youngster now, any youngster that has any sort of issue when it comes to sexual health or menstruation, you are free to contact me directly. My email address is all over the internet, so you fit DM me or you fit send email to my Yahoo, and I will definitely do my best to advise you, because I believe advice is key when it comes to sexual health. So that would be one side of what I'd like to do, work with Durex, maybe give out condoms to people, discuss, like I say, what infections can happen and what repercussions there might be. And the other side of it would be to be an ambassador for women and to stand for having a safe menstruation every single month. That comes down to how you manage it. You know, what changes might you feel before it starts, and that is normal. It will be normal if your breasts ache, it will be normal if you get backache, and it will be normal if you miss a period, you could potentially be pregnant. So it's about managing as well. And I know for Nigeria now only pads where we do use, But there are other options as well, whether you agree on it or not. It has been tested to be perfectly safe, which is why the UK use Tampax. I would say more than 50% use it, which is obviously something different to a pad. So I would like the opportunity to be able to talk to young women about what it is, what are the benefits, and what are the, you know, the ups and downs of either product, and be able to offer that product in general. Women should not be having to use cloth to, you know, be able to manage this, that they have to wash out and start again. That is not 2020. 2020, there should be more things in place. Yes, and the government genuinely should have a big drive behind this. So I'm happy to help them stem it. I'm happy to be a volunteer, and I'm happy to do whatever I can do to aid these two sides of things, periods for women and safe sex.
I do agree with you. I think these issues should be spoken about.
Yes,
like
it should.
They are not things that we at this stage we should be pretending doesn't happen.
Absolutely.
While a few privileged people, a few properly educated people are enjoying these benefits, but want to pretend to preserve whatever it is they're doing.
I'd be happy, just sorry, before you move on, sorry.
No.
I would be very happy to do another interview with you at some point on this particular subject. If you like, maybe we can expand and have more time, because I have a lot to say.
Nice one.
But I appreciate that isn't
nice one.
today.
Yeah, nice one. That will make a lot of sense, actually.
Okay, dear.
Yeah. So, Oyinbo Princess,
yes.
You know, just before we go wrap up this whole, you know, interview, thanks a lot for the chat and everything.
You're welcome.
It's been a pleasure. I know say people don't laugh tire.
You know they laugh for life. I beg, life no do show.
That's so I go just ask a few random questions. So we say they intrigue me, and I should say they intrigue a lot of Niger people then, where they watch you and we love you and we be your fans. The first one be say, what be your favorite color? Which
my
color
favorite
Oyinbo
color.
Princess really like?
My favorite color na two. So my favorite is yellow, and my favorite is pink. So I get the two. Yellow now because now sunshine now, and pink because I be woman and I like pink.
Oh, that's so. That's beautiful to know. Oyinbo Princess, how about your favorite? I'll go to the next one. Your favorite Niger food.
Hey, see question. My favorite Niger food, like say there's only one or two to pick. Okay, I beg. Hey, my favorite. Okay, I will tell you my favorite food. It is when I carry plates and I go to somewhere like Olaya for Shita, and they come put my mala inside. My favorite food is everything. May they just chook everything marry for inside my plate. May my hand can't look like carnage. Like say better accident don't happen. Hey.
Oyinbo Princess, you make us hungry for you.
Hey, myself, I don't be hungry for this. Oh God! I just imagine the way when you chook your hand enter and it hurts, but you can't help it, and you go deep down. You can't carry a bit of I beg. We go soon finish. I'm starving.
Now wow, you know we get opportunity there close to Olaya. Make use of
that. Better Amala. Did you advert to?
Okay. You don't top this one, yeah, but I go still press you, ask you a bit. For rice and swallow, which one you still prefer? I know say you talk one now. But
rice and swallow. It's got to be swallow.
Oh boy.
Even over rice. Even if na restaurants. I no sense. The only thing be say I go just pray say if I dey wear white cloth and I order ogbono soup, I go pray say the fan no dey blow for up because white top and ogbono soup with fan no dey work. I go look like spider web. But now swallow is almost my way.
That's okay. Now, Oyinbo Princess, do you still eat English food then?
English food, yeah. What's be English food again? Oh God, I want for you. I don't chop English food unless I must. Maybe Momsy and Popsy. Momsy say, "Hey, I don't do one nice roast chicken." Okay, Momsy, thank you, ma. She sabi cook, so our food is always sweet, but not be with I go choose if I get choice. Right. So I will still eat it, but it is not by choice. And even sometimes you are saying English food. I did for England, but I feel even go get chinko. or I feel buy Indian, you know, rather than even what is English food self. We don't get culture. And the reason why I love Nigeria, where the food where you go see for England, another country gets and pasta, pizza, not be Italy.
Italy get.
Then all those burgers and kebabs and things. They're mainly from either Yankee or Turkey. I beg, but we don't get brain shower when it comes to food. I beg.
That's so. That answer sweets me. You be spirit when Miss Road, like I always talk. Oyinbo princess, have you got any pets?
I do. I have cats. Her name is Tippy. And in fact, the moment I don't hear her trying to enter earlier, you might maybe for the interview you don't hear scratch. Now the moment day for answer.
No, she won't enter.
No, she won't enter. She don't see fire. She won't come chill now. You know, say cold now.
Wow. So how often they go Nigeria?
Well, as often as I can collect visa, because Oga Buhari never agree make I collect green palio. So as I do like this, I go apply for the visa. The minimum wait is 7 days with priority. So I must pay extra. So and then when you get back, obviously you have another 7 days. But if I fit go every month, safe. I love and die.
Oga Buhari, they use God beg you you for executive order and give Oyinbo princess a long overdue passport.
It is long overdue now. Hell, I'm not safe. If I come marry again, on a better wise up, because not big guy will collect red pali from my hand or forget. Now Naija pali where they find. Now me go marry you for pali, and Naija where I won't live. I don't send UK as far as I don't get restriction. And Naija where I go there, baby. That's there. Oh wow, oh yeah.
Ew. Don't hear that one so.
Yeah.
Okay now, Oyinbo princess. This one they intrigue people a lot.
Oh yeah.
Have you got any kids?
Do I have children?
Yeah.
Well, maybe you should rephrase the question. You know why? Because yes, the answer is yes. I have children. However, are they biologically mine? No. I never born Peking yet for this my oven where they're very comfortable. I'm sure say Peking go try I'm inside this kind of place. So you see better padding. Yay!
For them.
Well, I never yet because I must have somebody where they by my side. You know if you work out.
Yeah.
Because if I born Peking for a man, if you know they my side there, I'll go find them and I'll go chain them. It go day my side. Because we must have a family unit. I'm a Christian. I believe in, jokes aside, I genuinely believe in, having that family unit. Yeah. Things happen, but I will try my best to make sure I born with the right person. So that is no to biological, but yes to unbiological, because I have more than even the 14 and plus more. I have children for Nigeria where they call me Momsy, and I think anybody can be a mom, but not everybody can be a mother. Which is why we have orphans, which is why we have in the UK children taken away from their families, because to be a mother is full of nurturing love, care, guidance, supports, unconditional love, unconditional that guidance where I talk, is for their life. And I genuinely have that for the children that I know and see regularly in Nigeria. So I am a mother. I just never took commode yet.
Oh wow! I should say that does satisfy curiosity. Men we not do well. We not do well.
Abi.
So Oyinbo princess, have you got any siblings?
I do. I got my sister. My fine sister. Now better person, now she got her own family. She no be like me we don't miss road like you don't talk. She don't marry Oyinbo. So I go say her head no day there because she's supposed to marry black. If she marry black, she go understand the meaning of life. But no problem. She don't marry Oyinbo, and Oyinbo is very nice. My brother-in-law. So yes, they did. They get picking. They don't start their family this thing. Everything did. Now me be the YO one. At my age, I still find where I go settle for my life, and we say I won't do. But the knowledge and the enrichment I have from the whole thing at the moment is about black and white. We're having issues on racism towards Black Lives Matters. Other whites are saying, but white life matters too. My dear, we all matter. We are one race, the human race. And the more Oyinbo they come follow Niger, African knack, the more we go born mixed race speaking. the more mixed race speaking, the less racistness we will get in the world. So I beg go, am I gonna carry leg enter another side? Good
Well, so Oyinbo Princess here. Some of your videos that they watch and they laugh and I don't know say enough Naija people they laugh as well. Within your parents they actually think, you know, when they see some of these like and when they hear you speak, for example.
I still sometimes Mumsy will look at me and she will just go into like a face, like one kind fast stare, like she's looking at me but she's looking beyond, and she's like, I don't know where you come from. She said, Mumsy, maybe your belly with it. Now for you, maybe that night when you and Pomsy don't have better thing. And they bought me for November, so it'd be like say if you count 9 months back, now February when they Valentine. They don't see. I be Valentine begin. Now wow. If not Nigeria, they for name me Valentine.
So straight away.
I be, but they accept it, they embrace it, they can see the passion that I have behind it, and I think say they believe the African culture beyond even the way some Africans even accept it themselves. True. And I am a testimony to stand for that. I've seen it. But Popsy, he on done bad password because I ain't bololo. It is sweet me for hand there. Anytime this girl, I don't even miss my Popsy bololo to the point that I don't knock him on top the camera when I see him. Oh, Popsy. So Popsy get your own involvement in my videos. Oyinbo Princess Bololo series. You can check that out under the hashtag.
Nice one. Nice
so you will see every time I don't tap Popsy. No, they try if you get African father.
Not better slap.
No, be only slap. You go down dig your own grave.
Straight away.
Hey, now wow. But now just for me, you just jokes aside, me and my Popsy, we have that understanding. For our culture, I'm not disrespecting him. That people will think potentially in Nigeria or Ghana, wherever. No, it's not disrespect. It's actually love. It's actually the father-daughter bonds that we have that I wish people would even open up to more in Africa, because I see a lot of the time, you know, the respect is always there and I really appreciate that. But respect, if it comes with a level of play, there's no harm in Popsy sometimes letting his guard down and being jovial with him Peking. I know say for some it's hard, but you know, the more we try and do, the more we will feel love.
I don't think it's good to loosen up, and I think love is important.
Love, there's no boundary. Love, there is no rule. So, you know, there's no rule that if you love someone, you cannot behave in a particular way, as far as I'm concerned. Yes, there is a respect and a point of respect, and I understand touching your father's head might be beyond that. But in regards to joking about, I think it's important. It's a healthy relationship to have that respect and play balance between the love that you share.
That makes sense. That.
I feel now, wow, I beg. So sweet. Sorry, as we did talk, I just consider say when he come back from Poro, the guy slap when you don't get. Oh yeah, sorry. Let's go. Let's move on.
So, your friends and family, do they eat your food?
My friends, my house is like you know, you get drive-through takeaway for UK. This one I walk through. They go enter the front door, walk out past the back door once they don't pass kitchen. They can't steady shop, but they know say my house is always fully stocked of food because I'm a foodie. My friends will be Oyinbo. They're few because I know they too. Oyinbo not really be my thing. You know, it's not like I know they accept my own people, but I just find more joy out of things that we can share when it comes to culture. We don't have that. We have very useless traditions and culture. We don't tend to stick to things that they have done in the past. So who am I to now try and rekindle something that's been lost generations ago? So if I'm looking for culture and traditions and values and things, I go Africa. I beg.
Now why you embrace Africa?
Yes, now. So I do have some Oyinbo friends. In fact, my best friend Lydia, she unfortunately passed away in September.
Rest in peace.
Thank you. But she did chop my food. She like and die.
Boy.
She did even like this. She goes sweat. She goes say, yeah, it's really good, but it's really hot. And, you know, so she did enjoy it. But yeah, you know, most of my friends, like I say, and family members, I can't say no. Family members, not really. Popsy, they like jollof rice, sha. Mumsy like fried rice without any hint of pepper at all. So I would just do her own for one corner. And my sister, she's not too keen to try these kind of things. If I tell my dad Shaki in the Kolam tribe, he go run because I would say they force him to eat as ration for small picking, and it brings back bad memories. So they're not very inquisitive to try. But I think Momsy has poked Gary once and called it Gary, as in the name Gary. So, you know, she's been close to it, but not tried it. Oh, actually, that's a lie. That's a lie. She did taste it. She was just like, oh, it's very plain, like mashed potato. Yes. So, you know, they're reasonably okay with it, but I better not try. I may use stockfish iru, gibiri, what's it? No, not gibiri. There's something else I'm thinking of. Or crayfish when Mumsy day also. She go run. So I did do all those things when they're not day. But I beg, but if they want to try, I'm very open. I'm very open for it.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Well, Princess, thanks so much for the time today, man.
You're welcome.
I've had mad fun, guys. You know gonna know the extent to which I don't laugh tired today.
You know it's no matter. No be only laugh when you don't laugh. You don't chop my food.
I still chop better.
And it's sweet. No be you don't chop jollof rice. And
no see the power chop and we tight die. Oh boy, don't tell we be say for those we don't miss Nigeria. If you chop this kind of food, you go buy your December tickets wrong go house. Nobody go tell you. If you be one of those we don't dare here. UK for years, you know one go home. They do like say man, house na bad thing. Now they am so. They try go out so they miss better food.
Oh, they go just call me self, make a come make one pot for them.
That are the thing
I did too, but not friendly something you go to pay but based on friends, I go come for you. I think come join for your kitchen self.
So
but you go pay sha. I don't be say I go just walk out on your house. I
don't hear so.
Oh yeah.
Alright now.
Thank you very much.
Thanks so much for the time. What a ma.
Hey, babe.
Bye.
It's true that women are magical. For you, my princess, if they carry problem, come tell them go Jerry. I go drink all your enemies like a jabugari. You too fine, that's why every